sparred Dmtriy. Bivol said he got the best of Bivol. I mean, you know what's going to be interesting too is that Artur Ortiz said he got the best of Israel Madrimov in sparring. And his daddy went at Israel Madrimov on X last year, I think it was. And Madrimov basically said he wasn't taking it serious. I'm paraphrasing. And he wasn't really taking the sparring serious. And, you know, Artur Ortiz said, senior said, we paid you top dollar, so you admit to me that you was bullshitting my son and he wasn't giving us our money worth. So, yeah, that was a little exchange they had last year. So, we're going to see. And we already know sparring is sparring. You know, the real fight is different. You know, 12, 14-ounce gloves, headgear, we about to see. Sometimes it means a whole lot of something. Sometimes it means a whole lot of nothing. But, you know, he said he got the best of Bivol. And there's some of the footage of him beating up on Triple G, too. And even Abel Sanchez said that he used to give Triple G the business. You know, but Abel Sanchez said he's not ready for Bivol. And this was before the Morrell fight on Fight Hub. He's not ready for Bivol or Beterbiev, or Beterbiev. So, and of course, you know, he gonna pick Bivol because you're familiar with him, you sparred him. And like I said on my live last night, that's only available on the Patreon, the Goodfella TV Patreon, or you can just get the combination of free game Goodfella TV. Like I said last night, I told y'all, he can beat Bivol. I might be in the minority in that one because Bivol got a very robbable style. These guys that box and they don't have that aggression, and you're not really a come forward fighter. I thought he beat Beterbiev. That's my humble opinion. It was close, but he don't have. They want to score for pressure and aggression. So Benavidez can outwork Bivol and get a decision just based on this new scoring format of boxing. You know, just based on this new scoring format of boxing. So Benavidez, like I said, Benavidez can outwork Bivol and really get outboxed, but just be more aggressive and then score for him. So of course that lines up. Bivol can punch. It's just that he don't punch through the target. Bivol more of a, I'm just gonna touch you. And, you know, I'm just gonna box you. But if Bivol really can punch though. He really can punch. It's really getting him to sit on his shots and punch through the target. And I think he fight Benavidez. I think he should, especially in America, he should be thinking knockout. With all the mistakes Benavidez makes, squaring up, I think he should be thinking knockout. His 1-2 is deadly. His bread and butter is that left hook though, punch-wise. But I 1-2 him to death, drop that left hook on his ass, I'll be going out there to knock that motherfucker out. If I'm Bivol, I'm going out there to knock him out, bro. That's just my humble opinion. But it'd be interesting with Benavidez and Bivol. Will Benavidez keep his output up? Because when you fight a guy like Bivol, your output tend to drop. Your output tend to drop. So that's the crazy thing about it. Your output tend to drop. You know? So when you fight a guy like him, but he probably feel that he can take his punch and he can outwork him. With Beterbiev, you know what I'm saying? He's talked about Beterbiev and how he had to build up and get ready for Beterbiev, and that'll be a tough fight. You know, the more you wait out Beterbiev, the older he gets. He can outwork Beterbiev too. But the problem is, Beterbiev, one punch can change the fight. And Beterbiev gonna touch that body, and Beterbiev is gonna throw a jab, and he gonna throw punches in between his punches. See, Morrell threw punches in between his punches here and there. That was the difference. Morrell threw punches in between his punches. Beterbiev is consistently gonna punch in between his punches. That's the difference. That's the difference. Beterbiev is gonna consistently punch with him. So he got to be a little bit more cautious about fighting Beterbiev. Because Beterbiev will throw him straight. Beterbiev will throw short hooks. And Beterbiev is going gonna throw punches in between. He's gonna throw punches in between his punches. That's the crazy thing about it. He's gonna throw punches in between his punches. So that's what you gotta realize. He's gonna throw punches in between his punches. And he can get hurt. We've seen Morale hurt him. So, and you know, like I said, to his credit, he jumped right back and beat up on Morale. But if he can take Beterbiev punch, he can outwork Beterbiev too. He can outwork him if he can take the punch. If he can take the punch. So, you know, when you're going against a devastating puncher, you ain't the greatest defensive fighter, or in general, if you are, it's a puncher. It's a puncher that got variety. You know, he can throw a stiff hard jab, he can throw a regular jab, he can throw short hooks, he can throw body shots, he can throw a 1-2, he can throw every punch in the book, an uppercut. You know, he got good conditioning. You know, sometimes he get on his toes and find his rhythm. Sometimes he fight without a rhythm. But Bivol's less aggression and not as powerful punches, that's a more inviting fight. So, of course, you root for Bivol to win. You jump in there with Bivol because it's something that you're familiar with. While a lot of the motherfuckers run back to their ex. Because it's a comfort there. It's a familiarity there. You know what I'm saying? I'm familiar. That's why I know what to expect. I ain't got to expect no surprises. So he's comfortable fighting Dmtriy Bivol. There ain't no real surprises there. You know? So, yeah, it's something that he's very, very familiar with. So I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It makes a bunch of sense. It makes a bunch of sense. So, you're praying that people be better. Praying for it. So, because he know I cannot work Bivol. But like I said before, it's a preference. You know, Beterbiev punching the way he is, and he got any given moment he can get old. And I'm thinking that Beterbiev fight, if it wasn't a knee, and that Bivol fight, he might be getting old. If it wasn't that knee, if the knee is healthy this fight, and that really was hampering him in that Bivol fight, and it's healthy, Bivol might be in a world of trouble. But usually the guy that's the better boxer, when he sees somebody twice, if he didn't take a lot of significant damage, they the ones that tend to be better in the rematch. But Beterbiev can box too though, so he can make some adjustments. I think the biggest adjustment in that fight he made was his inconsistency to the body. He threw one body shot hard Bivol and then, not throw another. I'm like, what's the deal with that? Keep throwing the body work. Keep just exclusively going to the body. And he gonna see that. More of a jab, more of a body work. And credit to Bivol's resiliency, his conditioning, his chin, and his ability to take a punch to the body. That's what I was impressed with. I feel like it better be able to double up on that body work a little bit, man. That fight wouldn't have went to no cards. The way Bivol was he found the fountain of aggression. I'll give him that. He had to be aggressive. He wasn't aggressive in the throwing haymakers. He was aggressive in throwing combination punches. He did it in value. He trained very hard. He trained very hard for that fight. Beterbiev win, Benavidez ain't knocking on that door. If Bivol win, I think he'll fight him. It might not be next. And it probably won't be next if Bivol win because they probably do a rubber match. Unless he just obliterate Beterbiev. And I think if he obliterate Beterbiev, hats off to him. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Get all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live, drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, cash out, $CJ313, Venmo CJ313, PayPal in the description. Hit the Linktree, find me X, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Twitch, hello, hit the Linktree. Like I said, I'm not doing lives on YouTube no more. I'm doing them on YouTube. I'm taking them down, putting them on a Patreon as soon as I'm done with them. So join the Goodfella TV Patreon, the combination of free game 89 Goodfella TV. Check out the Box Switch playlist. Peace.